focus, just meditate. Don't feel the hate, use the energy and levitate. Contemplate, make sure your next decision great. Thank me later, I just showed you how to elevate. About the shit in our communities. Drop knowledge just to spread opportunities. And as always, think with greatness. Into the next song, I see you later.
Of losing to a single team. Right? Think about this for a second. Zach Wilson, hey, Key, they only dropped him back 22 times. But he only completed 9 passes. That's not the formula. 77 yards, 4 sacks. The Jets' offense was only able to muster 6 first downs. Really, they had 6 first downs? And 103 total yards. Here is Garrett Wilson, the Jets wide receiver, who I unfortunately took in daily fantasy. Figured he was going to do something, but, quarterback's got to get you the ball. On the offense being sorry, this will be censored. Listen.
No, sorry. We out here looking sorry, man. And we know that we're not sorry. So that's why it really hurts, We know that we're better than that. That's why it hurts. That's why it's frustrating for me, because we can do more. And honestly, I feel like they got to put some more trust in the receiver room. I feel like we can go up and make plays, do things, and I don't know if everyone feel that way, but hopefully, by the time we get around next week, everyone feel that way, and we got to have a week of practice.
Now, look, Key, as I always try to tell you, Bill Belichick against a young quarterback, man. I don't know why you thought. Here's Damian Woody. I'm sorry, but there's nothing that Zach Wilson has shown that leads me to believe that he's the quarterback of the future for the Jets. And Damian Woody, a one-time Jet and Patriot, obviously got his rings with the Patriots and his money with the Jets. That's how it usually works. Key, is it time to bench Zach Wilson?
No, it's not time to bench him, but I kind of agree with Woody on that. I really haven't seen anything. It just doesn't. There's not a game that's at least you get some flashes from young quarterbacks. You go, oh, okay, Justin Fields, like, oh yeah, he might be able to do something. He gave me nothing. Like, I get it. He's been hurt. Last year he was hurt. He played, but he hadn't given me anything. So I kind of agree with Woody in this situation. If they had a quarterback, man, with the way that defense plays, they might be headed somewhere.
Key, look at these stats we have up on ESPNU right now. On open targets, he's at 44%. Okay, that's his completion percentage Sunday, all right? Second worst in the NFL. With no pressure, 31%. That's worst in the NFL. On first and second downs, so you're not in third and longs, 31%. Worst in the NFL. It's from Next Generation Stats, NFL Next Generation Stats, the open target one. It's not good. Then again, Belichick can confuse young quarterbacks, Jay.
Let me say this, man. I am so hot on this subject. When I think about the Jets, I automatically think about Robert Saleh. And I know a lot of people question him at the beginning of the year, but bona fide leader. You know what you're going to get. You know why Zach Wilson is not the answer for them at quarterback, Max? He's no damn leader. A leader falls on the sword 24/7. A leader does things like when Josh Allen loses big games after a loss to the Jets, like Josh Allen, I put that on me. I let the team down. And as a QB, you can't play like, boop, he curses, right? So yesterday, when the Jets lose the game and the defense holds the opposing team to 3 points for the entire game into the punt return, and you ask your quarterback, your quote-unquote leader of the team, do you feel like you let the defense down? And he says no. He reminds me of a spoiled child.
Want to hear him?
Yeah, let's hear it.
As an offense, though, when you guys are only able to score 3 points, the defense only lets up 3 points. Do you feel like you let the defense down at all?
No. That's the answer of your leader? That's a dude that's going to take accountability? That's a guy that's going to fall on the sword? Like, get out of here, man. That's not a dude I want leading my team. Even if your play on the field doesn't live up to the productivity and the numbers, at least have the locker room. He don't got the locker room talking like that. That's a guy on the island by his damn self. Why do you want him leading your team? You tell me.
Yeah, get him, Jay.
What are you talking? Come on, man.
What do you think, Key? Because when I saw that, I know exactly what Jay is talking about. I knew that soundbite would make the rounds. But sometimes, and Jay, you have experienced this as an athlete and talking to athletes, that you're being asked a certain question, almost like a setup, and you don't want to feed what the guy is asking you the question. So he's like, did you let the team down? Well, obviously there's only one right answer to that, right? You played poorly. And Zach Wilson's like, no, I'm not going to do that. We win and lose together kind of
No,
thing.
he didn't say that, though.
No, but that's the...
But even if he did say that, the appropriate thing to say is, yes, I let my team down. I did not play up to my capabilities as the number 2 pick overall. I got to get it together. I got to get it together for us to be able to go anywhere. It's all on me. If if I don't get this thing turned around, who knows what's going to happen. I just, we got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do. And, I apologize to the fan base. It's just, heart-wrenching right now.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and say
that might be a little overboard because that doesn't sound like
I'm going to say that.
You said what, Max?
That might be a little overboard. Like that dude, I'm like, get this dude out of here.
You ever meet some people that, I'll throw it out there because I don't care. You ever meet some people kids that come from money? Like that come from a lot of stuff?
Yeah, baby.
And it's never their fault. Right? It's always, because there's always some way for them to get it. Yeah, there you go, Key. Point the fingers other ways. Because I don't have to have accountability in my life. And that answer, I'm not saying that is who Zach Wilson
got under your skin.
That answer made me feel that way about him when I already kind of had that feeling.
Does he come from money? I don't know. I just heard rumors
I don't got stuff about people that come from money yet, but at least I know a lot of people that come from. They don't act that way.
That can happen at quarterback every now and then because you get the best training, access to the best stuff, etc. It's still impressive to me. You make the NFL, you come from dumb.
I guess if my uncle was created JetBlue Airlines, I think I would be coming from money, right?
Do you think that contributes to a lack of accountability for Zach Wilson?
No. I just think he's young. He's in New York City. He doesn't really understand the pulse of the media. They've already told him, be careful with how you deal with the media. And he's thinking by saying that he's not giving them anything. But what he did is he gave them way too much by saying what he said. Not at 2277 yards. You play like hot garbage.
Right.
And
all you got to say is
you're holding the team back.
That's what you got to say. I went 9 of 22. I had 77 yards. We scored 3 points and lost.
Yeah, and when you have your top receiver in Garrett Wilson speaking out, that tells me right then and there you're a real problem. You're a real problem if because I can tell you as a receiver, I know everything about receivers. I can tell you when you start getting on our damn nerves.
Yep,
it's a real problem.
100%. When you say we're sorry, a lot of times you're looking right at that quarterback.
Yeah, I can promise you that I speak receiver.
I got you. We asked on the Dr. Pepper call-in line, 888-SAY-ESPN, which team had the most impressive win on Sunday? Ray in Houston has something to say.
Yeah, absolutely. The team that had the most impressive win is the Dallas Cowboys. They went to Minnesota, beat an 8-1 team, in addition to the pressure of coming back from the bad loss in Green Bay last week. Dak Prescott had some additional pressures on him. He didn't look great last week. He looked great yesterday. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, he did what Patrick Mahomes normally do. We were not surprised. We are never surprised when he do some of the things in which we do. So, therefore, yes, Dallas Cowboys definitely the most impressive win yesterday.
Key, I hear that they beat a 7-1 team. I of course,
8-1.
An 8-1 team. You whoop up 40-3 on an 8-1 team. That's more impressive. But really, what I was getting at is one team beat the hell out of another team who was always a little suspect in spite of the big record, right? And the other team is just getting it like the Chiefs face a very talented Chargers team that got their players back with a great talented quarterback at least,
but I own
and
them.
Had to come back at the that's really what we're asking is.
But I own them anyway.
But is it the steamrolling win against a good record team that you like better, or the come from behind win? What's more impressive?
No, I like the steamroll of a team with a good record that just is coming off a high, beating the Buffalo Bills and felt like, woohoo, we rolling. We done beat the Packers early on. We own this division. And then I got a team coming in that people are suspect on Dak Prescott. We spent 4 shows last week talking about how bad Dak was and what he should be and if he should do this.
I know what the ceiling is for Kansas City. I think yesterday you start seeing what the ceiling is for the Cowboys, and you're like, oh, damn. That's legit.
Imagine putting, a lot of Kansas City.
Dak Prescott throws a pretty ball. That's all I can say.
Imagine putting Patrick Mahomes on that Cowboy. Like, the reason the Chiefs are as good as they are.
God.
If you swap quarterbacks, the Chiefs.